from me before, but you heard from the other Cynthia. So you definitely want your guests to be here. You want your team members to be here. And it's the beginning of the month. We are starting the month on a high note. So make sure your team members are here because they need this energy to make sure the month is going swiftly. We have approximately 7 weeks to end of the year, so they definitely want to be here. So I hope you guys can hear me loud and clear. If you can hear me, type a two so that we get straight into it. Okay, perfect. I'll go straight into sharing my screen. I'll be taking us through the bigger part of the business structure and what to expect as you join forever. And then Cynthia, the other Cynthia Kemunto, will be taking us through, will be sharing with us her experience in this business so far, what she has achieved, and what she's looking forward to. So you definitely want to stay tuned. So I'll go straight into sharing my screen. 1 minute, I share my screen. Sorry. I hope you can see my screen as well. If you can see my screen, please type a 3 so that I know we are together. It should be visible. Okay, I've done these presentations before, but I don't know why I'm overexcited today. So I'll just get straight into it. So welcome to everyone, those who've been here before and those who are joining us for the first time. So I know most of us are here because we are looking for money, we are looking for financial stability, and we are looking to secure our future, right? I believe most of us here are here for that purpose. We want to, have more money, we want to have financial stability, and we want to have a secure future. Hakuna pesa huwa haitoshi. So no matter how much you have, you can always have more. You can always have more to invest, to save, to settle 1 to 3 things that you may have in mind. So we're all here for money. Money ranks up there with oxygen. So unemployment crisis in Kenya is very high. I know of a lot of people who've graduated, but now the rate they can't get jobs. Especially in my profession. And sometimes we get jobs, but now the money we are getting paid is we are getting paid peanuts. So the unemployment crisis in Kenya is very high, and insanity is doing the same things over and over again and expecting to have different results. So if things are not working, if you're not getting a job, it's up to you to think out of the box and think of something that can help you make an extra income, maybe while you're still looking for that job, or something to keep you going instead of just staying and keep looking and you're not being successful. So this is your chance. I hope you focus here this in the next 1 hour as I share with you this opportunity. And then inflation and the rise in cost of living is also very high, and there's no day utapata there's no day you'll get the cost of living going down. There's no day you'll get the cost of living going down, bei ya unga imeshuka and all that. No way. It will keep going up and up. And if you're used to a given lifestyle, it's a bit hard to start downgrading in the sake of saving up enough money to cater for your bills. So it's also up to you to think out of the box. Personally, I always tell the people who interact with me, you have two options. When the cost of living goes up, you have two options. Number one, you cut down on your expenditure, and number two, you get yourself a second or third or fourth source of income. The more, the better. So another thing that happened is COVID taught us that Plan B is a must. I'm a beneficiary of my Plan B because during COVID I was volunteering as a teacher. I was being paid 5,000 shillings, and 5,000, honestly, maybe by then it wasn't kidogo sana. It could cater for a few things here and there. I hope there's no one who can't hear Kiswahili. I'll be mixing a little bit. COVID taught us that plan B is important. You never know whether you're employed or not, especially those of us who are employed. You never know, your boss wakes up tomorrow and tells you, we don't need your services anymore. We have to let you go. If you do not have a plan B, you will be frustrated, you will be depressed, and all those things. And also, COVID also taught us that in case of any instability in our country, in whatever we are doing in the world, can you be able to sustain your way of life? I'll give us an example of our neighbors here in Tanzania. Right now, if anyone had a business in, let's say, in the capital of Tanzania, do you think they're working? No. They are counting losses, I'd say. But when you have a sustainable business, a business that you can operate, or rather you can work online, that enables you, to think outside the box. That enables you to be stable, whether there is instability in the country or not. Fast forward, we'll be having elections in 2027, if I'm not wrong. We are not predicting bad things, but it's important to have a plan B, like plan ahead. What if things don't go as you wanted? What if you cannot be able to go to work? How are you going to survive? Well, the business I'm about to share with you is business operating in 160 countries. So you are rest assured that if things are unstable in Kenya, you can have your business wherever. I was talking to a few of my friends in Tanzania, and their business is still going on. They're doing business outside Tanzania, and that is the stability we are looking for. So we also don't, we also want to escape the broke retiree trap. My mentor always says, we can say, you can never say you're from a poor background if you're above 18 years old. If you're above 18, you are the poor background. Eh? You don't want your children to grow up in the sense of they're lacking ABCD. So it's up to you to escape the broke retiree trap. It's up to you to make sure that in your old age, imagine you're 43, you're 50, you're 60, and you're still hustling, you don't have financial stability. So we do not want that for ourselves. Personally, I don't want that for myself. I want to retire ikienda sana at 30, 35. Okay, so it's up to us as well to keep making a difference when it wants that. So most problems have solutions. So I'll be sharing with you about our business. This is a business that I've been doing for the last 5 years, and I can say it is worth every minute, every year of my life. It has been worth the 5 years. Okay, so my name is Cynthia Mutanyi. My background is Bachelor of Education Arts. I'm an English and Literature teacher, and then, I'm also a French teacher. I'm French certified B2 level, and most importantly, I'm a business coach and team leader, and I'm a manager in our marketing plan. So I don't know why you are here. I don't know what prompted you to ask for that link. I don't know what made you decide that, for those who reach out to me, I don't know what made you take my number from TikTok and reach out and say, please share more information. I don't know, but for yourself what what matters most to you. Why you asked for that link, whether it's an extra income, whether it's belonging to a community, whether it's to travel, whether it's for your family members, just to make ends meet. I don't know what prompted you, but I want you to think of it as you go on with this meeting. I want you to think of what matters most to you. I want you to think of, if you get like 50,000, an extra 50,000 right now, what difference will it make in your life? If you get an extra 100K in your life right now, what difference will it make? Okay, so personally, what prompted me to look for an extra source of income is I was a broke student, surviving on upkeep from my parents, which catered for my basics. I know some of us, sometimes you graduate or sometimes you're still in school and you're depending on your parents. But what I hated most is the accountability. You're given money, but you have to account and say, you gave me 1,000 shillings, I used 100 on airtime, I used 200 on food. I didn't like that, so I was pushing myself to make an extra income. I wanted financial freedom and independence, and I wanted to be busy. I wanted to be certain about my future. When I showed this poster, I said teachers edition. I understand most teachers, you don't take your whole day teaching. So you have those, those pockets of time that you can use to make a difference in your life. Right now we are going on holiday for 2 months, for 2 good months. You can use that to make an extra income for yourself, instead of just scrolling on social media and buying things, enjoying on memes and all that. You can use that time to make an extra income for yourself. So what changed for me, I knew about Forever in 2019 through my classmates, but by then I was not as serious. You might hear this opportunity and you're like, okay, I can do it, I cannot do it, uko 50-50. I was there in 2019, but hey, COVID taught me. I started doing the business seriously in 2020 during the COVID period, when I just shared with you, when I was let go, and the principal I was working for was like, we will let you know when to come back after COVID and all that. I was to receive my 5,000 shillings for the last month. I did not receive, and I was frustrated. So I had to I had to get back to my plan B, the plan that I had at the back of my mind, the plan that I was shown initially, but I didn't take it seriously. So I decided to go back to, the lady and the gentleman who had introduced me to the business, and I reached out and I started doing the business seriously. I climbed up the marketing plan, and I currently am at manager level, of course going to other levels, and I make a decent income. I make daily profits and daily bonuses. So imagine you're employed and then you get to make daily profits on a daily basis, okay, or even 5 days a week. At end month you get your salary. On the 15th you get a bonus on top of your salary. I believe that can make a difference in everyone's life. Yeah. Sorry. So apart from just making an income, we thrive on working as a community. So this is our team. This is our business community. When you become when you partner with Forever, you're not on your own. You're doing the business for yourself, but not by yourself. I remember when I started this business, I did not have any experience in selling, in talking to people. People say teachers are extroverts. Hey, I'm an introvert. I don't like it's a bit hard to just start connecting with new people and all that. But the importance of partnering with this company is you get a team of people, you get guided, you get coached through everything. And courtesy of this team, I have grown to who I am, even through personal development and all that. So you're not on your own. You're joining a community of people who are ready to support you, who are not jealous of your growth and all that. And you get to enjoy all these things, you get to travel and all that. There's a picture of our team. Sometimes a change of scenery is important, because initially I was so used to na Guardian. Yeah, those who know Guardian in Disney coach, Zakwenda Western, that was my life. But being at Amboseli, it's just the change of scenery. Sometimes it's the little things that matter. It doesn't have to be extraordinary, just the small things that make life interesting. So as you join our team, we said support is definitely guaranteed. This is part of one of our business communities, and just sharing this because some people join start a business and they're like, nitauzia nani, nitafanya biashara na nani. These are some people from our team that have had made money on this day. And then this is my mentor who bought his car at cash, courtesy of the profits he made in this business. So you can make as much profit as you want. So this is one of the pictures that we had at our level when I was leveling up to manager. And you can see that is my sister with a very long green dress. She was also leveling up in the business. So you might ask, how am I going to do this business? You just do it with the people around you, and you create your community. So I've been able to travel. Before Forever, I had never traveled to anywhere. Sometimes you can make the money, but you don't even have the community to travel with, and it's quite boring, by the way. But courtesy of this business, I've made enough profit and enough bonuses that have enabled me to travel. And I'll share with you something exciting that our company offers towards the end. So the first, this picture, we were in Rwanda, in Kigali, earlier this year in January. And the last one we were on dinner. And then here I was in South Africa for a managers convention, and it was super amazing. It was my first flight outside East Africa. And then here I was in Tanzania. This one was funny. This trip was funny because I missed my flight. Initially, when someone told me, I'm going to the airport, I don't want to miss my flight and all that. I used to tense. But right now, you tell me you're going to the airport, and I'm like, hiyo ni mambo ya kawaida. Because I missed my flight, but I still made it to Tanzania. Initially, if I would have missed my flight, ningebaki tu hapa Kenya and switched my phone off. So as I when I started, I asked us to think of what matters most to us. When I started this business, I just wanted an extra income. I wanted, just extra money to enjoy life and all that. And I was able to achieve that. But as you grow, your why changes, your goals change. You definitely deserve better, and you start thinking out of the box. Sorry, out of the norm. So currently, my biggest why is my sister. She's she pushes me to work so hard. This is a picture we took when she was going to China last year in September for her World Scholars Tournament. And I always say, if you're not going to do it for you, do it for your loved ones. If you're not going to do it for yourself, do it for your mom, your child, your relatives, those people who matter most to you. I'm imagining when it got to this time, and her teacher told her, I know you've practiced with us, but you cannot go with us because your parents were not able to pay for it. You know? I don't know how you would feel as a child, but personally for me, I wouldn't want that for anyone. So that is one of the reasons I work hard. And it was so exciting to have her there. And she was just swiping my card. I'm getting notifications, this amount has been swiped at Zara, this amount has been swiped here and there. And it was so exciting that she had to take part in that, because I made a decision to financially cater for her. I still love lifestyle, so I always work hard for a good lifestyle. So what am I introducing you to? I'm introducing you to the Forever Living products, where you come with your dream and we give you the plan on how you can achieve it. So I don't know, what is your dream? I want you to think of it. What is your dream? What do you want to achieve in the next 6 months? What do you want your 2026 to look like? Are you looking to have financial breakthrough in your 2026? Ama uko sawa vile uko? If you're not okay with how you are, I want you to know Forever is giving you a plan, to get your 2026 into a better position, to get your financial breakthrough in 2026. So Forever was founded in 1978. This is not a startup company that is here, to test the waters and see if it will work or not. No, this is a very old company. And our mission statement states, we will create a profitable environment where individuals can, with dignity, be what they want to be. There are so many ways you can make an income, but if it doesn't put some respect on your name, it's not worth it. It's a business where integrity, empathy, and fun are our guides. The company is very big on fun because, oh, we have fun. We will create and cherish a passion for and belief in our company, our products, and our industry. We will seek knowledge and balance, and above all, we will be courageous as we lead our company and its Forever business owners. When you join this company, you're not an employee, you're not working for someone, you are an independent business owner passionate with Forever Living products. Okay. So, what do we do differently? What does Forever do differently? Okay. So, number one, we are the world's largest aloe company. Number two, we have global success in over 165 plus countries. So, like I mentioned, as you join Forever, you're not joining to work in Kenya. You're joining to work in 160 countries. Okay, so it's up to you, to decide that I want this money badly, and go for it. I'll just give us an example. In Kenya, when you start your business in Kenya, do you can't use your license yako ya Nairobi, you can't use it in Nakuru, you can't use it in Western. You'll have to get a new license for that company. But when you partner with Forever, you only need your ID, your phone number, and your email address, and that's it. Yani, that's all you need to operate in 160 countries. Isn't that amazing? Yeah, if it's amazing, give me a 4. Okay. Forever is also financially stable and debt free. This is not a company that is here. Like I mentioned, we are not doing trial and error. We are here because we've been stable for the longest time. I know we've seen many companies start up and the hype and all that, but Forever has stood the test of time. We've been here for the longest while, turning 20 years in Kenya next year, and it's just amazing, because most of the time unapata companies are being auctioned because they have a lot of debts and all that. But working with a debt-free company, you are sure, you are certain that your future is secure. Forever is also environmentally responsible. We grow our aloe veras, and then we do not test our products on any animals. So we have the cruelty-free seal, and most important, our products are aloe content and purity certified. Our aloe vera is certified for human consumption. Kuna aloe vera ni mingi sana huku nje, but are they certified for human consumption? So that is what makes Forever very different. And then we grow, process, and manufacture our own products. And we also research and develop our own products, thus maintaining the highest quality possible. You'll never meet our products Pale River Road, or refurbished or something. Our products, they're just on their own. Like, you cannot meet a counterfeit Forever Living products. Okay. So what I'm going to there has to be a different way, apart from your job, apart from the traditional retailing. What do I mean by traditional retailing? I mean a business where the normal businesses we are used to, where something comes from the grower to the manufacturer to the wholesaler to the retailer to the consumer. By the time it goes through all this chain of distribution, unapata a lot of money is lost through this process. Sorry, a lot of money is lost during this chain of distribution. And you find that by the time a consumer is purchasing something, they're purchasing it at a very high price, but the retailer is not even making a lot of profit. So this is the traditional retailing. And sometimes you find that quality is even compromised along this chain, because you find that the wholesaler maybe wants to sell more, but they received less. They want to make more profit. So they'll start adding their own things to the original product. And that is how, you find that there are a lot of counterfeits, there are a lot of things that are not legit. So that is what traditional retailing does. What we do differently is direct selling and network marketing. Direct selling in the sense that you get products from the company to you, to now your client, or from the company to directly to your client. And isn't that amazing? Like, something can just come to the company and go to the client. And this benefits you how? Because you end up making maximum profit. The profit that will have been made by a wholesaler, retailer, manufacturer, all that money that would have been made there comes to you as a distributor. You get to make maximum profit. And then you can choose to work with a team. You can choose to work with other people. Forever is a business of love. So the number one way you make an income is through selling the products. And the number two way you can make an income is by showing other people how to sell the products. Okay. So when you show other people how to sell the products, you get to earn something called bonuses while at it. So as I wind up, okay, I'm halfway. Where are we in the global marketplace for our product? Sometimes you might start a business, or you might think of starting a business, but you're not sure of the clients. You're just doing 50-50 work. You're not sure if you're going to get clients, or you're not sure of the consumerism of the products that you're about to sell, or the products you're about to, the business you're about to start. So where are we? What is the demand of our products? So our products are aloe-based products. And our products are wellness centered around aloe vera. So I know we all know of aloe vera. We've all interacted with aloe vera before, but we mostly know it for the external use. So I'll be sharing with you on the products we have that have aloe vera gel. So number one, what categories of products do we have? Number one, we have personal care and grooming. So when we talk of personal care, we talk of things we use on a daily basis. Something like showering, brushing your teeth, deodorant, aloe lips, moisturizers, all those things. So one of the top selling products that I really, really love is the tooth gel, which combines aloe vera with natural ingredients for clean teeth, fresh breath, and a refreshing flavor. I want you to think of when you go to supermarkets, there's always toothpastes for adults, and there are those that are put aside for children. Do you know why children cannot use the normal toothpastes? It's because of fluoride. And most of us do not have this information, but our tooth gel is fluoride free. And you find that most of the time when you use fluoride for adults or even for children, it causes issues with health, maybe issues with growth and development. You find, maybe children are slower in class or something. And then you also find, you start experiencing these teeth issues and all that. Our tooth gel is fluoride free, and the demand for in the market is very high. After this, I want you to go to Google and type world's best tooth gel and let me know what you find. Okay. So this is very nice, especially now. Where do you get your a market for something like tooth gel? A lot of waters we use nowadays, they are salty waters and they are full of chlorine and chemicals. So they end up, making our teeth sensitive. They end up making us have, dental issues and all that. If you go to a place like Nakuru, somewhere like Rongai or Kitengela, you'll find that, a lot of dentists, and they're making big money, big bucks, courtesy of this teeth issues. So tooth gel is like an all-in-one, something you can use for your teeth. Number two, we have deodorant. Most of the time people use, deodorants that prevent perspirants, which prevent them from swelling and from sweating and smelling. So you find that these things, sweating is a natural process. So when you're using antiperspirants and you're not sweating, that means you're blocking your sweat glands. And there's always a side effect of interfering with something that was meant to be natural. So our deodorant allows you to sweat naturally without smelling, and it takes you for 6 to 8 months. I'll be honest, mine is now almost a year. Tunakaribia kufunga mwaka nayo. And most importantly, it helps to, brighten dark underarms and inner thighs. So there's definitely a huge market for this. Especially, there are those people who still shower, use deodorants, but the smell is still there, the body odor is still there. This deodorant will do them good. And then we have aloe lips. We all know the benefits of aloe lips. An amazing moisturizer, good for chapped lips, and helps to enable smooth lips. And then what I love most is it has jojoba, which eases irritation and when you have cuts or even when shaving and all that. And it's very hygienic. And then we have skincare. No one wants to look, 60 and they are 30. No one wants to look old. So we have an amazing skincare kit that combines a cleanser, a serum, and the first ever nutritional beauty supplement that you can ever meet, the collagen supplements. And then we have the Infinite Restoring Cream, an amazing pack that is on demand because of especially of the farming complex or the farming collagen. And then apart from that, we also have, the targeted skincare pack that enables you to have smooth skin, especially people with skin issues. I know on social media, we see a lot of people struggling with acne, struggling with dark spots, and even skin tone. We have an amazing pack that you can promote and make an income from it. And the goodness with our product is they deliver. So if you sell to one person, they come back with two. And then we have fitness products as well. Right now Ozempic is on the rise, but and people are spending a lot of money on these things, but at what cost? What are the side effects they experience? So we have an amazing pack that also promotes proper weight management, and that is our 24 days program. You combine the C9 and the Fit 15, which naturally helps you to jumpstart your weight management journey and achieve your desired results. So this is the Fit 15 pack. And then we have vitality. I'm sure most of us relate with the fact that nowadays what we are consuming, the nutritional value is so down. We are consuming a lot of GMO foods. We are not living a healthy lifestyle as we should. So definitely we get a lot of people experiencing lifestyle diseases. And then we have the male vitality pack. As men age, they experience low libido, low stamina, and all those issues. And instead of using the common, Viagras and all those things, you can opt to share with them a healthier option. This is actually one of our top selling products in Kenya because people desire a healthier option and something that will not have a side effect on them. And the goodness about our products, they're 100% natural, so they do not have any side effects on them. And then we have the female libido pack as well. Nowadays a lot of ladies are experiencing secondary infertility. A lot of ladies are experiencing those the hormonal imbalance, PCOS, all those things. But when we get to balance our hormones with the above pack, you find that we are able to manage most of these issues. Ladies also face something. Men face low libido, ladies face frigidity. So this is an amazing pack for ladies, and it's always on demand. Something like Vitalize Women is not in stock at the moment because demand is high. And then we can talk all day because we have a lot of products. So we have the joint care pack, good for arthritis and all joint issues. We have gut wellness. This is one of the products that I sell a lot. I sell like this pack, like biscuits and sweets, because a lot of people are experiencing gut issues, bloating, constipation, ulcers, acidity, H pylori. Mention them all. So our products, they do not heal, but they help to support these people. And then we have the immune pack. So, of course, this was one of our top sellers during COVID. We have amazing supplements to help with boosting immunity. We have cardiovascular pack. We have something for diabetes care kit. We have brain and memory. This is also another top seller that we are having, the Arctic Sea. We have kids pack, especially right now when children are at home. You want them to stay healthy through and through, even as they interact with other people. And then we have vision care. As you're looking on your screen, there's a lot of blue light. So we have an amazing vision care pack, and you don't have to pay to see. If you're paying to see, you definitely need our vision care pack. And then we have supplements to help with stress and anxiety. Right now a lot of people are stressed and they're looking for just a way to calm themselves, and we have an amazing supplements for that. And we have B products as well. We have a lot of products. So you have to decide. When you decide to start to partner with Forever, you can sit down with the person who shared this link with you and let them know, I want to know more about this pack, and they'll be able to guide you on that. And then, so what do we do? I've shared about the products. I've shared what I've been able to achieve. So what do we do in Forever? Number one, we use the products because you become your own best customer. It's very hard to sell something that you have not used. you know um and it's very easy to sell from a point of experience. You use something like truth tell. You tell your clients, I used it and it helped me with ABCD. It helps to build belief with them, and it helps you to even understand these benefits very well, so that you have the confidence to share the products. So when you use the products, you have the confidence to, number two, share the products. You talk to people about the benefits and about your experience, and then you develop 20 to 30 regular customers. What I love about being in the health and wellness industry is you'll always be in business, because people want to stay healthy, people want to stay active, people want to stay fit, people want to look good through and through. So you'll always be in business. And this is not like, let me give an example of someone who sells shoes or someone who sells electronics. Like the laptop I'm using, I bought it like 5 years ago, 6 years ago. So you can see that is not a repeat business. But when you're in the health and wellness industry, even I'll give a simple example of something like shoes. How often do we buy shoes? And when we buy shoes, do we buy it from the same vendor every now and then? But when you're dealing with health and wellness products, this means you'll always have your clients come back to you over and over again. Okay. And then after sharing the products, you build a team. Talk to people about this opportunity. As I mentioned, Forever is a business of love. When you help someone grow, let just think of your friend. Instead of you keep giving them 1,000 shillings every time they ask for help. Why don't you show them the business that you're doing, so that they can also make that income? And trust me, when they partner with Forever, they won't ask you for money anymore. So build a team, share to people about this business opportunity, and work the simple business cycle with them. And lastly, coach your team. Help the people that you show the business, help them develop as well 20 to 30 customers, and help them also find find 5 key people they can impact their lives. So that is basically what we do. And I'll go to the next slide. So 10, you could be here. Sorry, you could be here. You've never done any business before. You're like, where do I get these clients? To who do I sell these products? Ni kina nani watanunua? Number one, you start by talking to your personal network. These are the people around you, your family, your friends, your colleagues, your neighbors. These are the people who will help you start your business. Think of anyone who could use the products we've mentioned before. Number two, social media marketing. Social media is a very amazing tool. You can use either Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, whatever you prefer, and you can reach a large group of people. I just shared a video the other day, earlier last week, and I got like 90 views. Where on earth would I bring 90? I got like 90,000 views. So how would I have hosted 90,000 in a physical location? So social media is an amazing marketing tool, and you can use it to impact your life by sharing these high quality products. And then we have content marketing, we have WhatsApp marketing. Instead of just, viewing memes and laughing the whole day, instead of just posting memes, you can post products. Yes, post a meme, let people laugh, but after they laugh, let them buy something from you. Okay, don't make them laugh for free. And then we have events and trainings that as you partner with Forever Living Products, you get plugged into the system, where you will be attending trainings, helping you understand more about the products, how to get even more clients. You can have sampling and demos, especially when you get your Start Your Journey pack. You can partner with people around you. If you know of a doctor, of a nutritionist. Personally, I met a doctor at KNH who has been, referring to me his clients. Yeah, so you can meet people and share the business with them, business idea with them, share your products with them, and trust me, you will be able to sell. And we have testimonials and referrals. One thing I love about our products is you will always, when you sell to one person, they will always come back with another person. And that is how, but by the way, I've built my business that way. In almost the whole of October, I've been working with just referrals from the clients who've used the products and loved them before. So those are some ways you can get clients for these products as a new person. And so this is the Forever Living Products Compensation Plan. So signing up with Forever is absolutely free. You only need your ID, your phone number, and your email address. So when you sign up with Forever, you immediately become a preferred customer, or we call you an Novus. So here you get only 5% discount on personal purchases and 5% profit on retail sales. But this is not the place to be. Of course, you can make an income here, but 5% is small money. We said we are here to make a big money. Okay, so the best way you can make big money is moving to assistant supervisor. At assistant supervisor, you get to make 30% discount from retail profits. I'll just give us an example of a product I've been selling a lot. One of our top selling product, one aloe vera gel. When you sell one aloe vera gel as a preferred customer, you get to make 200 shillings. But as an assistant supervisor, that means you are a wholesaler. When you sell one aloe vera gel, you make approximately 1,200 shillings. So you can see a whole difference of 1,000. That's why we say the preferred customer is mostly for clients to ask for discounts and all that. But if you want to seriously build a business that is going to give you good income ASAP, as soon as possible, then being a wholesaler is the best option available, is the best way to to get started. And when you become a wholesaler, you're now able to sell in any of the countries with our Forever office. We're able to sign up new people into the business. You get to do your 4cc, and you get some extra money on every 15th of the month. And then after assistant supervisor, we have the supervisor level. Here you get 38% discount on retail profits and personal purchases. You also get, the more you go up the chain, the more the money for you, and this happens in all, at a job, your boss definitely gets more than you and all that. But here you do not have a boss, by the way. It's up to you to elevate yourself. If you feel like I'm making 30,000 right now. I need to make 35,000. You don't need anyone to tell you now, I'm promoting you to 35,000. I'm promoting you to 40,000. No, it's up to you to promote yourself into that amount that you feel you want and will be enough for you. So as I wind up, so you can begin this business as a wholesale member and enjoy 30% discounts and profits by getting the Start Your Journey pack, which enables you to start your business. And you can also choose other alternatives of beginning with half stock of 38,900, quarter stock of 19,500, and minimum order of 7,500. And when you total all this in 2 months, it will be able to give you at least 77,700 in 2 months or less. If you ask me, the best option available is the Start Your Journey pack. I won't lie to you, I didn't start with this. I started with 7,500. But if I had that money, if I had the 56 for 17, I would have definitely gone for the Start Your Journey pack. These are some of the products in the pack.
Unbox with me the Forever Living Start Your Journey package. What it contains, let's see if you actually get value for your money. So it comes with packaging bags, price list, and a code of conduct. It also comes with a catalog, more packaging bags. These are the products in the package. As you can see, 2 bottles of aloe. There is two bottles of aloe that are good for your digestive health, cleansing your body and all that. We have 2 avocado soaps, berry nectar that is good for cleansing the reproductive system and internal organs. There is lithium plus, also good for digestive health. There is Forever Daily, which is a multivitamin. There is a lip balm. You get a lip balm. You also get Fields of Green, that is also very good for digestive health, issues to do with acidity, constipation, and so on. There's bee pollen, that is an immunity booster, energy booster, and also good for allergies. There's a deodorant, alcohol free and aluminum salts free. There's a 2 gel. Oh, I love it. It has no fluoride. It has aloe and bee propolis and a mint flavor, leaving your breath fresh. There's omega-3 supplements. There's multi-marker for hormonal balance, fertility and vitality. Garcinia for controlling cravings and appetite, suppressing appetite. Jelly tube, which is a lotion that is very good on the skin and can be used for first aid. There is immunity gummies as well. Heat lotion for massaging and relieving pain. It has aloe, eucalyptus, and menthol. You also get bee propolis, which is a very good lotion for people with sensitive skin, eczema, and all that, pimples. There's also absorbent D, vitamin D and E supplements. Let me see if I've missed anything. I've actually talked about everything in the package, so you get 100% value for your money, and purchase of this starter pack qualifies you for 30% discount on purchases and 30% profits when you make sales. So it's a very good package to buy, whether you're joining in as a client who wants discounts or joining in as a distributor who wants to build a good income with our business.
Okay, so those are some of the products that you get when you choose to start, to become a wholesaler and start with the Start Your Journey pack. So that is just an example. This is always a part I always love everyone to understand about the options, the alternatives for starting. Just to repeat again, when you partner with Forever, you do not pay anything. Just to be sure, I hope no one has paid anything to join this session. So you do not pay anything to join our trainings or to sign up as a distributor. The money the 56,417, you get products worth that money. Okay, or if you choose the 7,500, you get to choose for yourselves the products that you feel, I want to sell this, and this. Or the person who's shared with you the link will help you understand the top selling products that you can start your business with. So apart from that, you get something called the chairman's bonus. This is a 13th check that you get for work well done at the end of the year. And then we have incentives as well, called Forever to Drive. Forever this company makes it so easy for you to make an income or to achieve your goals. So I believe that those of us who want, to buy cars like me, let me know in the chat box. Would you love to buy yourself a car soon? Give me a number 5 if you're looking to buy a car soon. I am looking to buy one as soon as possible. And Forever gives us an opportunity to do that. It gives us an incentive called the Forever to Drive. So with Forever to Drive, you get when you achieve, the target given to you by the company gives you money for, 3 years consecutive every month for you to be able to buy your car. So these are some of the people who've been able to enjoy that. We have I have my mentor there, Charity in green with her VW. We have Rhoda there with her Audi. We have Christine with her V8 together with Marian. And you find that it's very interesting because Christine and Marian are sisters. So in case you're wondering, who am I going to show this business? You're going to show the people around you. When I started this business, the first person I shared with was my sister as well. They'll definitely see your quality of life changing. They'll see you, achieving the few things that, if they were used to, seeing you ask for money here and then, they'll be like, why is she not asking for money anymore? I believe my elder sister can relate. She is in this meeting. So Forever gives you a chance to buy yourself a car of your dreams, and you can choose, to use that money to do something else. Like Judy chose to, build her mama a house. We have a Charity who was able to, build her parents a house as well. And then we have she was able as well to build her parents a retirement project, so that, in fact, most of us talk about, black tax, where you have to send money over and over at home again. But imagine if you could build your parents something that will be giving them an income. Hii pesa kidogo kidogo, 10,000, they can't be asking you for that. You'll have relieved yourself as well. So like I mentioned, if you don't to do it for you, just do it for your loved ones. Make a difference in their lives. And then we have Jacqueline Mumbi, who was able to build a mama house as well. We have Christine, who owns a resort in the coastal region. We have Eva, who has, rentals courtesy of this business. So you get to choose what you want to do with your money, because the money is there. And then apart from that, you also get 2 global trips to, a destination of that year. You get 2 tickets. You get to travel with whoever you want, maybe your parents, your spouse, your team member, whoever you feel like traveling with. And in these trips, all expenses are paid, and you're given some money to spend, some cash to spend. And then the success factors in this business, just like any other venture you may choose to go with or to go into, you need to work hard. You need to think big. You need to get together often, like this session. We always have a lot of meetings to, to help us get plugged into the system, to get to understand the business even more as you go on. You need to be bold. You need to enjoy the products, and most importantly, you need to be consistent. This is not a money Forever is not a money making machine. Huku si kwa money maker. You have to be consistent in doing the activities. Give yourself, 3 to 6 months. In the next step, your mentor will be able to share with you on the next steps after saying yes to this business. You'll be able to do a planning, so that you see, you get to visualize where you want to be in the next 3 to 6 months, courtesy of this business. And that's why it's important to work hard and remain consistent. So this is how your future will look like if you decide now. Number 1, your future will be secure. Your future will be stable. Your future will be stress-free. You won't be worrying about bills and all that. Your future will be extraordinary. Your future will be cash rich and debt free. Imagine living a life where you don't have to worry kama watu alone wamekupigia ama hawajakupigia. You're seeing a new number and you're like, who could this be? So that is how your future will look like. And most importantly, your future will be healthy. Remember, we are in the health and wellness industry, and we are the first consumers of our products. So trust me, we will always be healthy 100%. And of course, putting God first at the top of it all. So decide to start. If you're going to start, decide now. Don't be like me. You wait until you hit rock bottom for you to start. If you're not at rock bottom, start now. Decide to start. And I have been your presenter, Cynthia Mutanyi. You can find me on all my social medias with Cynthia Mutanyi. And we do not share these stories, to brag or say we've done it, or we share these stories to inspire you, to inspire anyone out here who would love to build, a better lifestyle for themselves, to make their future secure. So that is it. And congratulations for joining in. So as we wind up, allow me to welcome the other Cynthia, uh, Cynthia Kemunto. Cynthia is a teacher at Kenya High. She has a good job. She has a very stable income, but she chose, she's chosen to do a business alongside her job. So Cynthia, you can take it up from there.
Hello, I don't know if I'm audible.
You are loud and clear.
Thank you so much, Cynthia. That was a very wonderful
Guys,
representation.
can we have some fire emojis for Cynthia because she's about to drop some bombshell? Can we have some fire emojis for Cynthia? You've not had her before, so you definitely want to drop those fire emojis. Yeah.
Thank you so much, Cynthia. Good evening once again to everyone listening. I'm sure we are all from all the different parts of the country. First of all, congratulations for taking your time to listen to this. It means there's definitely something that you're looking for. So I'll just like to reassure you that you are in the right place. As teachers, this is one of the careers where unasikianga kama kuna mtu anatakianga mtu mema ni mwalimu. We are one of the people who are always wanting people to always do well. I think that is very true. For example, myself, I always want to see my student fail. So we're always looking to make sure that our kids are successful, our students are doing well, they're scoring the good grades. We give out so much of our time, so much of our energy, and we pour our hearts into our jobs. But along the way, many of us do forget to invest in ourselves. Kuna masaa tu unapata umejisahau, and it happens. Ni hiyo roho ya kuwa mwalimu. And for me, Forever Living came to me at a time when it was during COVID, after COVID hapo 2021 ikiisha. As you know, during COVID, yes, teachers were getting their salaries, but being a teacher, it meant my salary was overstretched because other people around me in my family, their sources of income were affected one way or the other. So clearly hapo mambo hayakuwa yanaenda vizuri. And then I also had my child. I'm a mom as well. Besides being a teacher, I'm also a mom. When you have a child, you realize hiyo payslip kidogo ilikuwa inakutosha peke yako. When you start introducing another human being, and babies are expensive. So I had to look I was on let's say I was like, what do I use? Ni kama shopping around for something. I was looking around for something to do, something extra to do, to bring in an extra source of income. And I also didn't want something that would take in a lot of my time because, again, school was still taking much of my time. Kenya High is having quite a busy schedule back to back. So nilitaka kitu yenye ni stress free, kitu haina a lot of haitahitaji a lot of capital. Businesses siku hizi kuanzisha ni the likes of 100,000 kwenda juu for you to start a tangible business with good returns. So I wanted something that was not requiring a lot of money to get started. And I also wanted something that would not require me to be supervising all the time. When you have a shop somewhere, lazima upitiange ukiangalia all the time, nani haja kuibia, mwenye umeweka amekuangalia kazi vizuri, stop it. All that. I didn't want all that stress. And also story ya kanjo, nini. So Forever Living really came at an appropriate time for me because this business has brought me financial freedom and flexibility without taking away my passion for teaching. I absolutely love my job. Hands down, I love my job. But I also wanted to create an additional stream of income that would still support my goals and my family's future and make sure that my son is comfortable, I'm comfortable, my family is comfortable. So I started small, of course, being where I am, the kind of people that were around me, sikutaka kuwaintroduce ile tu out of uoga. Sikutaka kuwaintroduce kwa vitu zenye siko sure kama zinawapeleka vizuri ama zinawapeleka aje. So I started being a consumer. I bought a few things here and there, personal care, the aloe vera drink. I also did the C9 because I had baby fat and I was able to lose some weight out of that. And so, okay. Noted. So I started by using the products on myself as well, so that I'm able to give an honest review of what I'm using. It's the same way you can't have a butchery and buy meat from the neighbor's butchery. People will be suspicious about what you're selling to them. So I started by being my own best customer. And some people started seeing what is going on with me and asking, hey, what did you do? And that is how I also started to share with people what I was using. So after a while of sharing these products with people, of course, the money is what brought me here. But then something clicked. Forever Living is not just about selling products to people. It's about helping people to live better, helping people to look better and feel better. It's about growth. Here we learn about financial literacy. We are able to grow uh, personally, financially, and even emotionally. All right. I don't know if I'm clear. Am I clear? Is my voice breaking or it's clear? Okay. Thank you for confirming that. So the business for me, what has it done for me? Health-wise, my health has improved definitely. My weight has been under control. I've been able to earn an extra income. I've been able to also travel to a number of countries. I've been able to as well take my son on holiday last December. We went out to the coast for a week, and it was really nice for him to experience the beach and the ocean for the first time. And he keeps singing about that. I think we need to revisit that. So I don't remember being taken on holiday by my parents, but I can't blame them. Sometimes their finances was overstretched because they have to make sure you're in school, you're well fed, you're well dressed, and I'm thankful for that. So being able to do this extra is honestly something that brings me so much joy as well. And there is a lot of potential in this business to grow beyond just the extra income, to build a true financial freedom, to mentor other people, to leave a legacy, because this is an inheritable business. When you retire, you cannot go and tell your employer, I'm a very good teacher. You can even take my son and to replace me when I retire. It's not possible. But this is a business that you can actually will to your children, the same way you will will to them a parcel of land or a certain business that you have started. That ticked a very important box for me. All right. So when you're looking to make an impact beyond the classroom, we have so much. Sorry about that. As teachers, we have a lot of connections. We have so many people that we interact with on a daily basis. It's high time you use those connections, because all those people can be potential clients. All those people that are around you, you never know if someone is having an issue and you have a solution na umenyamazia. So basically, this is one of the businesses that teachers thrive in so well. We are good at coaching people, we are good at explaining things, we have very good networks. So grab this opportunity and go with it. There has to be more than just a salary, honestly. And this could be your more. You never know. You don't have to quit what you're doing. You don't have to quit what you love. You just need to start where you are with what you have. So let me take this opportunity to say congratulations to those who are set to begin and be part of this amazing business. I hope to see you around. Have a good evening. Thank you. Back to you, Cynthia.
Wow. Thank you so much, Cynthia. That is something we've not had before from you. So thank you so much for sharing. For those who do not know, Cynthia is a math PE teacher at the Kenya High. So you can imagine how busy her schedule is. You can imagine, how committed she is to her job. And we just had her say how much she loves her job. So being able to balance all this out and do her business, part time, and right now she's about to do it full time because she has 2 extra months on her plate. So just to encourage you that you definitely can use social media to market these high quality products and make a very sensible and reliable income while at it. So go back to the person who shared this link with you. Share with them, what is that reason that you want to do this business? What is that reason you want to make an extra income either for you or for your loved ones? Okay, so that is it from me and Cynthia, from Cynthia and Cynthia, wishing us an amazing night, wishing us an amazing November and an amazing end of year. Let's get to 2026 with renewed energy. Let's get to this month with renewed energy so that our 2026 is way better, so that we are traveling the world, we are taking all our goals, and we are thriving. You're not just living to survive, we are thriving. Okay, so that is it from me. Allow me to end the meeting. Feel free to reach out to the person who shared the link with you, and they'll guide you on the way forward. So have an amazing night.